What happened to him? Did he still make music?
We're doing our best.
Ragman or whatever his name is? No.
What does any virus want? To spread as far and
No. I'm being so serious.
We do best to think of the
You're the one that said Imagine Dragons. I said Ragman. That's the guy. Like, that's the guy that made the human song.
within 3 weeks. The rest of the population would fall several months later.
So, no, like, search it up.
Right, like I was saying.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, brother.
Oh, hello.
Now you're gonna make me search it up. Hold on.
Hank and I have been studying the tech recovered after we liberated
Human song.
It's given us some insight into how the Fold's network
Yeah, Ragged Bone Man. That's literally his name. Ragged Bone Man.
In addition to their network encryption
Ha,
becoming more robust, there are indications they are
you know what's gonna be chills?
beyond just their local groups.
When Zach Littell gets traded to the Houston Astros.
There's no way to really know.
What?
Based on the conversation with Nick Fury, they say their own
Yeah.
personalities are intact, but their desires
They haven't won a bit.
into those
When is the last time they won one?
The similarities are significant, I agree. But in this case, the brainwashing occurs almost
It's time for you to get rid of those owners and get a new one that actually wants to spend. Yeah, your roster's okay.
I don't know what to think.
I think you guys need more starting pitching.
Future look almost appealing on some levels.
The what?
I know we're gonna give them hell, but looking at their progress so far, it's not gonna be easy.
Oh yeah.
It's a good question. They know we're here, but seems like right now they have other fish to fry.
And now you already.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
Now you have to deal with
I've got some stuff to take care of.
Simeon Woods Richardson. Chris Paddock. And Bailey Ober? Is that his name?
Reasonably sure, thanks to your timely intervention. Now that we know how the Fold operates, we can be ready. Our people have been hard at work on that very subject. I'm sure Dr. Pym will tell you more. A few escaped, but most did not. We must assume so. It is a great loss for our side. Now, if you'll excuse me, there is much to do.
What do you want? Hey, I didn't have control over my actions, which isn't to say I feel bad about them. Like I said, take it up with the Fold. I got a note from the doctor. Let's just
You know, some people are crazy in this world.
just two voices in my head. If you wanted someone on your side with a grudge against the Fold,
So you guys know I work overnight sometimes, so I start listening to like video essays about like true crime documentaries or stuff like that.
what do you want?
No, I mean, you're in a store.
But for now, you need my help.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Dr. Pym,
Oh yeah, especially the ones I was listening to. That was pretty.
and I have no desire to become part of that hive mind again. As long as you really believe you want, realizing there
Yeah, it wasn't
not being able to do
particularly.
anything about it, finding yourself pursuing someone
Int-
else's goals. It was
The one that messed me up with the most was this guy named Stephen Pradle. That one fucked me up.
from your perspective, perhaps, but from mine.
Stephen Pradle. It's a terrible story. I wouldn't recommend it.
Interrogation is complete. I'll bid you
it was that one and some other guy named Yusuf. Those two really screwed me up. Like, I had to stop watching. Huh?
Analysis of full technology retrieved out of operations Wakanda has revealed details about the
Um,
tower's spread.
some are like torture stories though.
Massive repeater towers being erected in secret locations around the globe. At an
Yeah.
astonishing rate.
These heavily defended towers are clearly being built to extend the reach of their network. Like the internet, their grid is adaptive and seems highly
The
resistant.
Yusuf one was probably the worst one.
Destroying the towers would be an inefficient use of our time and
The
resources.
Stephen Prado one was the one that like
We might still have an ace in the hole.
was
Our
kind of
satellite
insane that no
space
one
signal
stopped
should still function.
what was going on.
Broadcasted on their network. Their
I kind of
encryption
blame
makes
like
it impossible
everyone.
to do from the outside. Now, if we were able to take control of one of their repeater towers and send the signal from there, it just might work.
We've identified only one tower that is central enough to reach the entire fold before they could react.
If we were able to infiltrate this enemy base and send the shutdown signal, all members of the fold would be paralyzed, allowing us to round them up and cure them of the nanite infection.
It sounds simple, but it won't be easy. Iceland was one of the first countries to be completely overtaken by the collective.
I got
However, this may be our only shot at defeating the fold. If we fail here, we'll have revealed our only trump card. They won't give us another chance once they figure out what we're up to. We'll get as close to the tower as we can without attracting their attention. From there, we'll have to fight through their defenses, make our way into the base, and send out that signal.
That's as close as we can get you. You must find a way inside so you can send out the status signal. Any kind of
I think the people who decide to shoot up schools should probably get the death penalty, in my humble opinion. Thank you. Those ones deserve to put in the ground. That's what I'm saying. Even some people who have that, who have that disability, are like getting tired because it just creates a bad stigma for them. Because there's actually people who have that disability and just don't have any thoughts like it. I feel bad for them because they might have it and they're just like, that's what I'm saying. Well, a lot of it could be prevented, you know, if the system wasn't so fucking corrupt. Because there's been some cases. That's what we have here. I mean, every time I go pick up my brothers, there's like at least a cop car here. They patrol like the school. Yeah. Yeah.
always bet on Gambit.
Yeah, it wasn't too, like I never had to do a metal detector, so like it was just pretty easy to go to school. We just couldn't have, we had to have clear backpacks. That was the only issue. I mean, there's drug problems everywhere. But the thing that I was like looking. I'm sorry. What'd you say? I wasn't paying attention. Who? Oh, you hear him? Yeah, no. Axel's the dog. They just talk really loud for some reason. I don't understand.
his luck is running out.
Have to move off the front line. This is no time for it.
T'Challa, what's that noise? Long-range proximity warning. We may have company belonging to him.
Sound like a
Defensive
gumbo
sections, everyone.
ingredient.
You won't believe, like, just how much people, like, people will report something and be like, hey, look, I don't think this is a good idea. And, like, they don't take advantage.
I'm gonna need a breather.
Then they're like, it'll be fine. Or, like, there's nothing they can do about it. And then it's too late. Then they decide then they throw that excuse. If someone knew before,
Looks like you got their attention. I'd say try not to hurt them, but there's no time for subtlety. Take them down.
he doesn't want to be out there no more.
You got some good taste.
Oh my goodness. Fucking.
Intruder averted. We may not be able to stay in contact much longer. You make it up there to get that status.
Fucking son, dude. He just glazes every. I hate the fact that he does that, where he's like, every time like a player leaves, he's like, good. It's no good. Like, good fucking riddance. But God forbid he gets a player.
You went down like a house of cards.
It's like, oh, that's the best signing.
You getting a charge out of this?
Brad Stevens is the best president, GM. Because he traded away Drew Holiday for 2 second-round picks.
Wanna take easy about me? The biggie.
It's not a bad deal, but it's not a good deal. Like they did it because they needed to. Like his team is not. He has got no centers. They got Xavier Tillman and Georges Niang. My brother's fucking stupid sometimes. I think he was pretending like he was gonna throw my sister's laptop down the stairs.
How about double or nothing? Always bet on Gambit. The main path is still blocked? Gambit. I had Crawfish put up a better fight. I'm gonna need a breather soon.
Okay, that was
What's the game?
I feel like he just discredits like all the like every team's trades that isn't his own. Because he said the Rockets got fleeced, and I was like, brother, you must have a high opinion of Jalen Green. Because I've watched Jalen Green for the past 5 years. He was the reason why we lost against the Warriors, though. I blame solely on him. That motherfucker showed up one game, Sam. 39 points. This brother scored 11 points one game, and then the rest of the games he had under 10. He didn't score double digits. And he's our second overall pick. He's in the same thing as Kate Cunningham. Like the same draft class he was in. Yeah, but I never liked him. I didn't like his... He felt like he was better. Like, I felt like he had irrational confidence, which was okay, I guess. But like, he never proved it. Like, I think we can all agree that our best player is probably Sagoon. He's our best player, man.
Hurry! Get him out of here!
No. I'm saying like he was our best player. Like he's the only one that he tried.
Should have accepted Fury's offer, Gambit. I can't take it. Nothing I don't want to do less, old man.
Amon Thompson, I think, has the most potential.
It won't work.
He just doesn't have a good jump shot. Once he gets that jump shot, I think he could be an MVP candidate because he was already a Defensive Player of the Year candidate,
Victory was in the car.
and this was like his second year. So he definitely has. I've always liked Gobert. I feel like people kind of like people kind of shit on him a lot because they feel like he's soft. I never got that vibe from him. I just don't think he just didn't want to fight people. But he was solid.
I'm always holding a full house.
I think he just needs. I think the team needs to allow him to shoot more jumpers at least. Because it's. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. That's it's the coaching.
Let the collective know that Gambit's not out of luck
Yeah.
yet.
Well, not only that, it's like I watched that man like drain like I watched that man drain mid-range jump shots. Like he can do it. The problem is like no one allows him to. Which kind of upsets me because it's like, bro. Because that Gobert is better than what he is. The only thing I don't like is that Shaq likes to shit on the centers nowadays. Because they shoot jump shots, so like he doesn't understand that that's not the game anymore. Like you can't just back down all the time. He likes Sengun though, I think. But I think he's just so sensitive. Because he was mad that Jokic was the when Jokic was gonna win MVP again, I think. Got really upset about it. Embiid kind of, yeah. Yeah. I kind of understand why he won it though. Like I'm not gonna say him.
I'm gonna need a breather soon.
He got it the next year though. He was averaging better.
You're no friend of mine, my friend.
He was average. Well, he had James Harden, but no. James Harden. No. James Harden on the second year, he won him 2 playoff games against the Celtics. He won him game 1 and he won him game 4. It's just Embiid couldn't take it home in that game 7 because he didn't play game 5. The only thing I wish James Harden would stop doing is when it gets to game 7, I wish he would stop not shooting. Like I would like to see him shoot. Like season's on the line, I'm gonna need you to. Like if you shoot 3, 5 for like 20, like you're gonna have a bad shooting night. But at least you didn't stop. That's the only thing. That's the only problem I've ever had with James Harden. Yeah, he's only scored 5 points in the. I think he scored like 11 points in the San Antonio Spurs loss in Game 6. And plus, other than that Game 7 against the Nuggets, he played okay. That Game 7 kind of fucked him up though. No one's really excited about the Hawks. I think they'll do better. I think they'll probably get I think they'll get the top 5, top 6 seed. Especially with Jalen Johnson coming back. Losing him was probably the worst thing that could have happened to him because they didn't have a. And then Clint Capella is a terrible. Like, he's a go K center, but he's more of a rim runner.
Always bet on Gambit.
I could use a lift about now.
You ought to know better than to take on the raging Cajun. Au revoir. Seeing stars yet? Old Remy's luck is running out.
Okay, that
What's the game? That was a Cajun beatdown. I'm gonna need a breather soon.
much longer. Some backup here.
Running out of tricks. I had crawfish put up a better fight. Tinkerer will be ready for you. Do not let him stand in your way. Get the Tinkerer away from that console! Hurry! Victory was in the cause. The upload is starting again. Hold your position. We cannot let anyone stop the signal this time. What are you waiting for? Send out the status signal. Use the control console. Victory was in the cause. Halfway there. Are you all right?
Bro, my team just put another pitcher on the IL.
Au revoir.
We have Fran Bravados too.
75% complete. All smashed, my friend. Almost there.
I know, but it's surprising that uh, that we're still in first place. Now, granted, the AL West kind of sucks.
Always bet on Gambit. Reports coming in now from all over the globe. It looks like the entire collective is down. Great work. We need to mobilize SHIELD to begin rounding up and curing the nanite infected
Oh, Drew Holiday's reportedly pissed that he got traded to the Portland Trailblazers.
Shut down that annoying signal of yours for good. In another minute, it'll all be so clear. Join us. It's better you deserve. I contain multitudes.
Full rim and luck is running out.
You damn throwbacks are like bacteria compared to us.
Probably.
We offered you everything. Can't you see that?
Oh, Ben Rice homered.
You don't even deserve to walk by.
Man, this shit's long.
You really think the world's better off the way we found it?
Bro, I just revived.
Running out of tricks. I'm gonna need a breather soon.
There you go. Oh.
All right, Stretch. I can make it. Smart guy. But I'll take a shield nurse over him any day. So how are you feeling? How's it look like I'm feeling?
Could be a lot worse, all things considered. Everyone else who was infected is pretty much recovered. The stuff that Tinker put in you was 10 times.
Yeah, I know. But believe me, I know. Listen, guys, about all this, I just wanted to,
You can stop there, Nick. There's plenty of blame to go around, on all sides.
Plenty of cleaning up yet to do.
yeah, there's that. I know you'll put it right. Get things back to where they used to be.
I'm not sure things will ever be quite the same as they used to be.
No,
Race fan.
doesn't mean they can't be good again.
And so, with the global battle against the Fold now won, thanks in large part to the combined efforts of the world's superheroes, Congress this week voted to overturn the Superhuman Registration Act. Additionally, all members of the anti-registration movement have been granted full amnesty by the president. Does this mean the country's superheroes can get back to doing what they do best? Former anti-Reg movement leader Captain America, speaking earlier today at a Lincoln Memorial rally, said he hopes so.
During this conflict, nearly all of us got distracted from a hero's main responsibility, to help those who need it most. Now, thanks to the actions of a small but steadfast team, we've been given another chance. We must not squander it, and we won't. We saw what could happen if all individuality were lost. But we were also reminded that there are some things we can only accomplish when we're united. Now, our alliance stands reforged, ready to meet whatever challenge might be next, together.
Okay. There it is. On that note, I'm gonna go eat.